What is going on, my friends? How are you? It's always great to see you. Today we're going to talk about why I'm such a huge loser. No, I'm serious. That's what we're going to talk about. But don't worry. This is not a video where I want you to cry for me and be sad or anything like that. There's actually a whole story to kind of what's developing here or what's happening as I watch this guy about to back into my truck at the truck stop right now. Just kidding. He's fine. I'm overreacting. I'm being a super trucker here in my truck. But we're going to talk about sort of a certain reality that a lot of us are living in right now. And it was brought up by a commenter, kinda. I'll talk about that. And I figured, you know what? We can actually get a video out of this. But first, we always have people to thank. Thank you guys so much for all your support to the channel. You know, the likes, the subscribes, most of the comments, not all of the comments. Some of them I could do without, if I'm being honest with you. But we always go through and thank anybody who sent a super thanks to the channel. So we've got a few today I want to shout out and say thank you to. We've got Trucking with Todd with $5. Thank you, Todd. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Florida Jake coming through with $10 on that last video. Thank you, Florida Jake. You know I appreciate you. You know I do. And then we've got Nitro Turtle. Nitro Turtle, that's a common name in just about every video. Nitro Turtle, thank you so much, man, for all of your support. I appreciate you, man. You understand, I think, the story or the topic I'm about to talk about today. I think you get where I'm coming from is the point I'm making. But Nitro Turtle with $25 on that last video, and then not to be outdone, coming in swinging big man meat on the last video, that guy from BK with $50. That actually came in about 10-20 minutes ago while I was driving. I saw it pop up on my screen. I was like, damn, son. Thank you, that guy from BK. I appreciate you guys so much. So today we're going to talk about how I became a loser, a 40-year-old loser trucker, and why I'm a broke bitch, because I actually think it's kind of a good topic. I do want to say, though, that there will be bugs on my windshield in the B-roll. Sometimes I get shit about that, and I'm not entirely sure why. My friends, this is not a show truck, baby. This is a work truck. We get out there and we put it in the wind, and sometimes we smash some bugs on the windshield, and that's just kind of how it happens. So I'm sorry that the windshield's not always clean. I'm kind of not really sorry about that. I'm trying to demonstrate my life as a blue-collar, over-the-road trucker, and if some bugs get in the way, well, that's just fucking part of it. But if you've got those sensory issues and bugs on the windshield drive you crazy, you will see some. And also my eye itches right now, which might be covered up with B-roll as I'm scratching my eye. Anyways, what are we talking about today? So we had a comment that I found interesting, and the reason I'm playing nice with this comment today is because the guy that commented is actually one of my favorite commenters, and I always respect his opinion. Normally when this comment comes in from somebody that I don't particularly care for, I know I'm the worst YouTuber ever. Some of you I just don't fucking like. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is some people on the internet are assholes. Normally they present this idea in a very asshole kind of way, and I don't particularly respond well to it. You guys know me. I'm a crazy person. I overreact to stuff. I start ranting and raving about everything that happens in life, and then you guys tune in and watch, and that's fucking fantastic. I think part of the reason y'all watch me is because I'm a crazy person. It's not because I'm boring, that's for damn sure. So anyways, so I was talking about last week how it kind of went to hell on me in the last video, and it only has to do with timing. A timing issue, because I'm on this, I'm balls deep right now in a 2,100 mile dash across the country, which you can't go wrong with that, right? You got to be really happy when you get sent a 2,100 mile load, and I'll still have, let's see, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 5 full days that I can still work in that pay period after getting 2,100 miles. Now, something's got to give at some point. I'm going to blow through my 70, so I might just I'll get done Friday. I might take Saturday off if I can get a load rolling out Sunday. But worst case scenario, I'll still have Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday I could work with 2,100 miles already in the bag. But here's what I was angry about, all right? Because I am a broke bitch. all right? That's the point of the fucking video, is that I'm a broke bitch, all right? And I'm not ashamed of that. It's just kind of how life has, you know, happened thus far. We'll get more into that later, hopefully. What I was grumpy about was because I got this huge load, it passes the cutoff for the pay period, and that caused me to only get 1,500 miles on last week. And if anybody's an over-the-road trucker, you know that's not fucking impressive at all. And I basically, I might make a little bit of money, right? But I'm not gonna make much, and that happens. That's part of trucking. It's part that like fucking sucks, but hopefully we can back it up with a nice 4,000 mile week. Fuck, even 5,000 if we can go crazy. We'll figure it out. Because of this big carry overload. You guys get it, right? So I had said, I was like, okay, it's a ramen this week. We're on a ramen budget this week while we fucking try to survive through to the next week. And so this commenter that I actually do really like, he says a lot of useful things. He's seems intelligent, smarter than me, that's for damn sure. So that's, and you guys know I'm setting the bar real fucking high over here. So if you're smarter than me, you're basically a goddamn genius at this point. He said, Josh, you gotta stop thinking on a week-to-week basis, and you got to start thinking about the big picture. How much money is that truck making over a year is what I think he was alluding to, or maybe even over a month or over a quarter. But stop thinking about it on a week-to-week basis, and think about it on more of a, you know, a bigger picture type of thing. And he's not wrong about that, right? But I live in this unfortunate reality where these assholes want to collect bill money from me every fucking week, and if I don't have a good week consistently every week, it kind of fucks everything up, right? And that's the sort of, I'm not here to talk about my poor finances or anything like that. I'm here to talk about a reality that a lot of people are dealing with, and to be quite honest with you guys, I'm dealing with too. It's not been great, and I understand that a lot of things not being great are because of my own decisions, and hopefully I remember to circle back around and talk more on that later also, because I have a sort of a point to go with that. I understand all that, but the fact of the matter is, a lot of people in trucking, I know of for sure, I don't know what other career fields, but a lot of people in trucking got their asses handed to them after the COVID boom, the post-COVID bust. I don't know if it's got an actual name, but that's what we'll call it. If you guys remember, during COVID, trucking was absolutely fucking insane. And if you were lucky enough to own a truck at the time, I mean, we were making fucking money. It was absolutely absurd how much money we were making. Now, in my life, I've always been a broke bitch, except this one time period in my life where things happened to go absolutely fucking crazy for me, and I did not expect it. And to be quite honest with you guys, I did not fucking know how to handle it. So what had happened, I'll set that story up just a little bit. I had an old YouTube channel that was just kind of there, you know, 300-400 views per video on a good video, you know. I'd make about $100 a month off of YouTube. It was just kind of a thing that was going on. It was something that I always hoped to build up, but I never knew if it would actually happen. COVID hits, and a lot of people end up out of jobs, and people start searching for recession-proof jobs, right? And I happen to be a trucker making YouTube videos, had one video get caught by the algorithm and fly off into the fucking stratosphere, which freaked me the fuck out, because, I mean, now I'm kind of a little more used to it. I'm still this, like, jumpy, weird little fucker in my truck. Like, fuck, so people are watching me. I'm fucking weird. I fully own that shit. But anyways, it caused all this crazy shit to happen for me, where probably too much money was coming in, if I'm being honest. I learned a lot about myself during that time period, and there is a point where I make too much money, and we never need to get to that level again, but to be more comfortable would be fucking nice. But that caused me to be able to purchase my own truck, and then the rates, I was running off the spot market then. Just a little history lesson for everybody that don't know how that all happened. The rates on the spot market went through the fucking roof. You're talking $3, $4, $5 per mile to operate a truck. So next thing I know, next thing I know, my friends, I got a truck that's, you know, grossing $10,000 a week. I've got a YouTube channel that's grossing $10,000 a month, and it was nice. Don't get me wrong, it was fucking nice, but I, having always been, you know, just your kind of broke person, didn't know how to handle all that, plus all the attention and everything that was coming in, and basically I burned that motherfucker to the ground, every bit of it. Every fucking bit of it. I just obliterated all of it. There was just a lot going on in my head at the time. It was freaking me the fuck out having that many people watching. I've learned to kind of deal with it more lately. It was very hard the first time around. Now I make a lot of jokes about it and let people know that, like, hey, if you're in my comment section whining, go fucking whine somewhere else. I don't have time for this shit. But I used to take all that shit very personally. You know, somebody would be like pissed off and in the comments, and people made angry, mean videos about me, and I used to take that all very personally, and it would like fuck with my head. And then I like stopped doing YouTube over and over until one day I drank too much and I deleted the channel, and I had bought my truck that was breaking down all the time until all my money was gone, and I ended up selling the truck, and basically I had nothing left. It was all fucking over. That's okay. That's okay. There's a bigger point to this. Just hang with me, stay with me, and we'll fucking get to it, right? So during that period, while I was trying to keep my goddamn busted ass truck on the road, I racked up a ton of credit card debt, balls deep, baby, just a ton of it, trying to keep that truck on the road. Probably spending money irresponsibly. I like to think that hopefully I've grown as a person and make better decisions in the future if, you know, something like that were to happen again. I guess only time will tell, right? If you guys see me going off the fucking rails again, I'm probably making too much money. So anyways, some people don't get my humor, and they're very pissed about that particular thing I just said. He's over there making too much money. Shut him down, cancel him. It's all me just bullshitting. I mean, it's not all bullshit, but it's me bullshitting, if that makes any fucking sense. So anyways, let me turn the AC on. It's getting hot in here, baby. God damn, always hot in this truck, though. Yeah, look at me. I'm one fine man. Jesus Christ. No, I'm not. Anyways, somebody said they are digging my Amish beard. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't know how that happened, but I'll take it. I'm not going to shave the mustache off like the Amish do, though. Sorry. What were we talking about? So the reality is, what I'm trying to explain here is I torched everything, right? And then next thing I knew, I was flat fucking broke. Had nothing. The truck was gone. The YouTube channel was gone. I was working in tech support because I was like, I'm never fucking trucking again, until I was finally like, well, I don't know what the fuck to do anymore. And I used the little money I had left on a credit card to go out to Chicago to start a trucking job, and ended up back in a truck again, right? And it's been about a year and a half now, getting closer to that 2-year mark. I think January or February is 2 years. I actually track this on my phone, like when I started this YouTube channel, when I got back on the road, and sort of how things are going. And it has been a year and a half or so of some pretty bad mistakes, you know, some shit that I probably shouldn't have been fucking doing. You could argue that maybe I shouldn't be working at Swift. I'll circle back to that if I can. And it would be nice. It would be nice if that was the reality that I was in, is the point I'm trying to make, where I could look at the bigger picture and say, okay, look, this week doesn't matter as much because next week's going to be great, because next week is going to be great, unless Swift lets me down or something goes to hell. I'm really good on my 70. I'm recapping every day now. Who cares about all that dork shit? Who gives a fuck? I should be able to keep the truck rolling in some fashion after I've cashed in this 2,100 mile load. That's fucking fantastic. So next week will be good, barring something fucking ridiculous happening, like a truck breakdown or something stupid like that. Let's hope that doesn't fucking happen, because I'm set up to have a good goddamn week next week. And that's all true. That's all true. But I've gotten myself in such a position in life that every fucking week matters, and I'm not able to just step back and breathe and say, hey, this is okay. this is okay. Because, you know, then I have to like move shit around and, you know, tell the wife there's not as much as I thought there was going to be this week. And I'm trying to support a family and all that stuff, right? And I'm just not able to kind of relax a little bit where I can look at the bigger picture. I fucking wish I could. That would be sweet. So the point I'm trying to make with all that is I hear the advice when it's given to me, but I just don't know how to do that when, you know, I've got all that pressure on me, and a lot of people have that, right? To make sure every fucking week is good. And that was the worst week since I've been at Swift, but it's backed up with what's supposed to be a good week. It's fine. It's fucking fine. I'll survive it. I'll get through it. You guys know me. You guys know me. I'm a goddamn survivor, right? So we fight. And we keep going, and we just have a shit week. It's 7 days of my life. I'm sure I'll be fucking fine, right? But it's just, I guess to respond to all that, and I'll probably get that comment 10 million more times over the course of my YouTube channel. Well, if I get that comment 10 million more times, then I imagine I'm getting billions of comments at that point, and my channel's blown the fuck up at that point, and well, then I'm just not so worried about it anymore. We'll see. Fuck. Anyways, I'll never get rid of like people giving me that advice, but what you're witnessing, my friends, here's kind of the point of the video. Here's kind of the point. What you're witnessing is somebody that got his ass kicked by life, mostly through his own poor decision making. I'm not acting like that didn't happen, but made the choice to come back, start up a new YouTube channel, get back in a truck, and give it fucking everything I got. Like, there's some days I'm just like, I don't want to fucking record the video. I don't want to do this. I'm sick of listening to people tell me what a dumbass I am, or how I've offended them now through my fucking videos. I don't know. And I just, you know, and I just keep pushing. And don't get me wrong, I like being here. I do. And I'm enjoying this video. Once I get in the, like, the kind of swing of doing a video, I kind of just get lost in it, and like, it's all good, right? But, and then getting in the truck and continuing to push and continuing to do all these things. You guys are witnessing history right now. Just kidding. It's not that big of a deal. But you're watching a guy that's like really fucked himself over, that's just doing everything he can to get it back on track. And I'd say we're doing okay, but some weeks are going to be bad, right? So let me get a hit off my vape here. Delicious nicotine. I've heard that shit's addictive, but I don't know. I'm not really sure if that's the fucking case or not. So there's more to this that I want to say. I understand that as a 10-year veteran of trucking, I should be doing something besides driving for Swift Transportation. Believe me, I understand that. The amount of people that have given me shit about it, I understand. Let me tell you what I'm doing here. I am going to tell you guys my secret. No, it's not really a secret. I'm going to tell you guys what I'm up to, what the actual plan is. You ready for this? Are you sitting down? I am betting on myself. That's what I'm doing. Yes, I could just go get that job that pays 120 grand a year, and that would be the smart decision, right? But I am betting on myself, my friends, that I still got what it takes to entertain and accidentally educate a lot of fucking people here on YouTube. I may be delusional. I have conceded the fact many times that I may be a fucking crazy person, but I firmly believe that I got what it takes to do this YouTube shit again. I've done it before, god damn it, and I feel like I can do it again. I feel like I can do it again. And that is the whole fucking point. So I know a lot of people like look at me like I'm crazy and like maybe think I have no direction in my life or no vision or what have you, but this actually is the vision, is hoping that I can do this again, you know, bring out these good videos that people like. It's been a rough like month. Last month was kind of a shit show, but that happens on YouTube. Everybody's out doing their vacations, you know, or what have you, outside enjoying the nice weather, all that shit, and you get in like these slumps, and they last like a month, and you just kind of power through it and just kind of hope for the best, to hope that maybe your videos don't suck. I don't really know, but that is the fucking point of all of that. Now, there's going to come a time in my life where I can no longer continue to take that gamble on myself and see if I can make it. Now, I have no hopes of retirement. I'm a millennial. That dream's gone. That's not a thing that fucking happens. We're all gonna die at work, millennials. That's our retirement plan. So get ready for that. But there needs to come a time where I need to be a little more stable. I pay the bills at home. You know, I still kind of gotta juggle some things every once in a while. But there will be a time where, you know, maybe I need to you know, help my kids out when, you know, with their adult life, and they're calling their dad and saying, hey, I need to borrow some money. And I don't think that I don't have any is going to be the acceptable fucking response to that. So there will come a time, and I'm thinking, at the latest, it will be like when I'm 50. Like I said, I'm going to drive a truck till I die. And I imagine I'd probably make it to 70. I'm probably, I mean, I don't know for sure. So I can spend the last 20 years of my life doing the thing that I have been told to do over and over. But a thing that drives me nuts, my friends, a thing that drives me crazy is when people say, dude, just get a company job and just get a 401k and just be happy. I'm not able to. I don't possess the ability to. Now, that doesn't mean that your plan to get a company job and just get your 401k and wait till you can cash that out is wrong. It doesn't mean that that's wrong. It just means that in my brain, I can't make sense of that, right? I feel like, to me, this is me. This is not an attack on anyone else out there that has their own vision and what they want to do. Because if you've learned anything about me, is I hate when motherfuckers tell other motherfuckers what to do. Mind your fucking business. Or I get that I'm making videos, but like, don't talk down on me because I'm not doing the same thing you're fucking doing. That's stupid. What the fuck is wrong with you, right? But I am not willing to just like fade away and die eventually without trying to do the things that I want to do. And that's the kind of shit that drives me. Look, we're getting close to 9,000 subscribers here, guys. In a year and a half on a trucking channel, that's pretty impressive. I mean, it's not the greatest thing in the world. I ain't got some nice tits for y'all to look at, but if I did, we'd be at 90,000. Yeah, there's like an extra zero for titties. That's how this works. That's how the internet works. I probably just got demonetized on this video again. Thank you, YouTube. I get about one of those every month where they go, yeah, you went a little too hard on that one. You're demonetized. I get it. I fucking get it. All right. Anyways, that's it. And nobody likes talking about me more than me, huh? I really love me some myself, however that you would say that. I don't fucking know. But no, I thought it was, it's interesting when that comes up and people give me that sort of advice. And I don't necessarily dislike it. I don't like when people are assholes about it. But it's challenging to understand what's going on in this little brain of mine, is I guess what I'm trying to say. The reason I work at Swift is so I can kick out some Swift videos every now and then. Yeah, I'm not lying to you guys. I would go work at Prime if they would hire me. There's no way Prime's going to hire me. They rejected me like, I don't know, 6-7 years ago, somewhere in that range. I applied to Prime because I was like, let's go check it out. And now, after all the jokes I've made about Prime, there ain't no fucking way. But I would go work at Prime just to fucking kick out some Prime videos. I would. I'm not here collecting referrals, so you can't hate me for that. But I mean, I'd go work for all of them. JB Hunt, Schneider, fucking, I'd just bounce around all the fucking mega carriers just so I can get some goddamn content out of it. That's the point. I believe that I can do this. And that's the first step, right? Is believing in yourself. And then you hopefully get a lot more people that believe in you also, and you go from there. And you know, there's a certain vision for the future, and I am giving it all I got. And this time around, in the event that this happens for me, I will try to make better decisions. I've already started trying to do that. I give 10% of my YouTube earnings to charity because sometimes it's nice to give back, and I think that matters. And you know, I'll just try to do better, my friends. Is that okay? Can I just go through my struggles on the internet for everyone to see and just try to do better? I hope you'll let me. Bye now.